Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Grace and peace, everybody. We're back. You saw that thumbnail. You saw the title. So you know what we're about to do? We're about to get at the Friday Night Lights. I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about, and I want to hear what you think about it as well. But before we get too far afield, I want to say thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for jumping into the best live chat on the internet. If you don't mind, give me an emoji to denote where you're from. So as you see, of course, I am from the great state of Georgia. So we got that peach state emoji rocking and popping. We got the Peach State emoji rocking and pop. So jump up in that best live chat on the internet. I want to say thank you to all of the brand new members. Thank you so much to all of you all. And let's go ahead and pick out Amber. Thank you so much, Amber Mist, for joining not only the best live chat on the internet, but the best Discord on the internet as well. Thank you so much for joining the Dear Woke Christian Nation. I think we'll use that for the discussion tonight. Thank you so much. Welcome to all of you all. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Everybody who's hit that like button, they hit the subscribe button, that bell notification got abused, all of that stuff. Thank you all to all of you all for jumping in with us tonight. So we got a lot going on. So I'm looking forward to having a great conversation tonight. So I'll definitely be looking at your comments in the live chat. So please be like mad and go ahead and Georgia in the house. Please go ahead and jump into the best live chat on the internet. What else we got? What's going on with you? What's going on, KJ? How are you, friend? Grace and peace to you. Chesapeake, Virginia in the building. You know it. Y'all know it. I love it. Great. Get up in here. Thank you so much. So I do want to say I appreciate y'all because my goal is to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of April. So by the time Jason House takes his oath of office in Dalton, Illinois, I need us to be at 50,000 plus subscribers. So we're working hard at it. So I want to say thank y'all so much for helping me with that by hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, and all that kind of good stuff. So thank y'all so much. And thank y'all so much for the views this week. This week, y'all been watching the videos, man. I want to say thank you so much. We got better than 100, almost 100,000, like 95 and some change. 1,000 views this week, man. Thank y'all so much. I'm glad y'all like the content, whether it be the live streams or the videos on demand or short form videos, and of course the shorts. I appreciate y'all. So thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm glad that you are finding value in what we're doing over here. So thank y'all so much. What we got? We did hit this 37,000. We did. Absolutely. Thank you so much to all 37,000 of y'all. What we got here? DC up in the building. Well, what's the emoji though? What's the emoji? Erlet? What's the emoji for DC? We need an emoji for y'all. There's got to be a good emoji for DC. I'm sure there is. I'm sure y'all got some good character up there. Y'all got some good culture up there. Go on, give me a good emoji for DC. What you got here? Yeah, absolutely. Good to see y'all. So tonight, we got a couple of spicy topics, and then I got a couple of fun topics as well. And then I might just open up the panel and bring some folk on and such like that. So earlier this week, I dropped the video. Actually, it was on Monday. How DC, speaking of DC, shout out to DC, they're removing the Black Lives Matters mural from what they call Black Lives Matter Plaza, and it's going to be called Liberty Plaza, right? First of all, I didn't realize all that they had done to put that thing on that street. I just thought it was painted on the street. I mean, this is like a major undertaking. I mean, it's taking several days to get this thing moving. But besides that, so I make no qualms about my feelings about Black Lives Matters, social justice, and critical race theory. I just find it interesting when other people finally say the quiet parts out loud. So I got a video today of a rapper, and not necessarily known to be, the most right-leaning rapper possible, right? And he's talking about this very openly, and he's calling them exactly what I've called them, a scam. But before we get there, what's going on, Buckeyes? I like it. I see you, Chris. Okay, what is that? I don't know what that one is, Chris. You might have to help me out. I might be in remedial. There's nothing for mumbo sauce. Uh-oh. Maybe some go-go. Put some go-go boots on there. There you go. Put some boots on there. We'll let you get it with some boots. 400,000, 400. Wait, I'm sorry. $4 million price tag for the mural. That's what I'm talking about. That's craziness. That is such a scam. Welcome, Donna, to the team. There we go. Thank you. The Polish flag. Welcome, Chris. Chris is over on the other side of the pond. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the team. Good to have you. And Donna, welcome welcome becoming a new member. Shout out to you. I love it. Welcome, y'all. All right, so let's bring this in. So this rapper, his name is Lil Yachty. I have no idea why he's called Lil Yachty, but I think he approaches this topic pretty interesting. And I do want to talk a little bit about the hostess as well. So I'm going to bring this back just a little smidgen. I think it started running while I was talking. It did. All right, let's go. Bring it in. Let's go, Jason.
You spent $100,000 on a trip to Disney once. How much have you spent on charitable causes this year? Let's start cooking these pancakes.
This year technically just started, so this year, it's hard to.
What about last year?
Well, last year, it's hard to gauge.
Oh, right. So what about the year before last year?
Oh, well, that year, that's a good year. Yeah, it's just blurry. I be doing so much.
BLM? Since you want to be so black power?
BLM is a scam.
Wait, let me back it up. She knew where this was going. You can see it in her eyes. Bless her heart. You know where she's going. She knows it. She said, how much have you given charitably this year? And of course, this is 2025. It's only 2 months in at this point. He didn't do much. He said, well, what about last year? What about the year before? You can tell where she's trying to get to. She's trying to get to the summer of love so she can say, hey, what'd you do on summer of love? Watch this. Let's do it again.
Yeah, that's a good year. Yeah, it's just blurry. I be doing so much.
BLM? Since you want to be so black power?
BLM is a scam.
Clip that. Send it to the fucking news.
BLM was literally a scam. They had bought mansions, and you probably wouldn't know anything about it because you don't care about black people. You follow black
I do care about black people. Look at my chocolate. You're mad.
It's a disguise.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm literally the most pro-black person in this room.
Because you have an all-white staff?
They're not white. They're POC. Thank you.
What?
What? Don't laugh.
I do have.
Okay, I do want to point this out. Shout out to Lil Yachty for at least calling out the quiet parts loud. Notice that the person said that their adult fun time preference is equivalent to our skin color. I'm going to back that up so you can hear that again. Like that, they no longer see, sadly, we shouldn't actually equate or raise up or elevate somebody's skin color, but because they've embraced this idea to such a degree, they literally are making their preferences in the bedroom equivalent to my lack of preference for my skin color. Well, let's do it again.
Have an all-white staff?
They're not white. They're POC. Thank you. What? Don't laugh.
I do have a gay, so I also am.
Gay?
If you like truthful news,
I just thought that was really ridiculous. And shout out to Lil Yachty. Again, I don't know what that name means, but shout out to Lil Yachty for saying the quiet part out loud. That BLM was a scam. Now, I would love for him to explain it out a little bit more, teased it out a little bit more, and gave them a little bit more understanding. Not just that they bought mansions with it, but they did nothing to benefit the black community with it. So you say Black Lives Matters and you guilt trip people into giving you millions and tens of millions of dollars, but it doesn't funnel to these communities that needed it. Hence another reason why I can't get with those Target protests and those Target boycotts, because the same pastors that are saying we need to boycott Target had no problem propping up and elevating BLM, even though BLM did nothing to help the black community. Not one thing. They literally used the names and faces and such and stories of people who did pass away during the summer of love. But those families were never made right through BLM. BLM did nothing to help them at all. So that's why I can't get with them, because y'all are complete and total scams. You are fraudsters. I wish they would go ahead and release some indictments on y'all, but I don't think we have the stomach for that. But I thought that was super funny how Lil Yachty, again, I don't know what a Lil Yachty is. I would rather a large Yachty, I guess. I don't know. What's a Lil Yachty? Anyway, I do want to bring up this quote, and I've brought this up before, and this is appropriate, I feel like. How do we do this? There we go. There's another class of colored people. Booker T. Washington says, who make a business out of keeping the troubles and wrongs and the hardships of the Negro race before the public. And I'll finish. Let me fill out everything that he said. Having learned that they are able to make a living out of their troubles, they have grown into the settled habit of advertising their wrongs, partly because they want sympathy and partly because it pays. Some of these people do not want the Negro to lose his grievance because they do not want to lose their jobs. And that's Booker T. Washington, an editor and an educator in order from the 1860s. Shout out to him. He was an actual former slave, by the way. And I think that's pretty dope. His understanding is something that we can definitely learn from. And shout out to Booker T. What we got here in the chat? What's going on? All these new people. Looks like we got about 80 of y'all have jumped in. I appreciate y'all stopping through. Tonight, just going over some things. I call it cleaning out the traps. A lot of little articles and such have come across my way. I said I was just going to go over those, give you a lay of the land, what to expect. Next week is going to be pretty wild. So give you a little lay of the land, what to expect. And then we're going to just probably do a panel and answer questions. If y'all want to ask me questions, all that kind of good jazz. I do want to tell you that on Sunday, please forgive me, on Sunday, I will be sitting down with Flip Chicago Red. That's a movement of activists in Chicago that are working very hard and very diligently to change the narrative, the political landscape of Chicago. Chicago is known as a very deeply blue state, a blue city. Well, Flip Chicago Red is working very hard to change that. So I'm going to have Danielle Carter, and I believe the founder of Flip Chicago Red, in on Sunday night. That'll be a good conversation. So hopefully you all have time to stop by. The link is in the description or in the thumbnail for the video. It's already posted on my channel. So see y'all on Sunday. Now, Monday, I have a great interview planned. And this is going to be during the day, though. I have a great interview planned. I put the request out there the other day. I said, man, I would love to meet this person. I'd love to have a conversation with her. She sounds like a really cool person. Well, guess what? On Monday, we are all going to meet Dr. Nikita Scott. So Dr. Scott, who is the proprietor of and visionary of Free Indeed Food Pantry and several other little small services in the Dalton area, is going to be coming on the show. She and I talked today. Her story is fantastic. And I think you all are going to it might be a lunch. You might need to take an early lunch. Okay. But we're going to have a great conversation. We're going to just talk about what Free Indeed is about, how they're moving along, and of course, how we can support and help them as the undocumented Dalton residents that we are. But yeah, we're going to have a great time on Monday with Dr. Nikita. And my somebody requested that we do Mayor Monday. Remember that Mayor Monday shout out? Well, I started this past Monday looking at the mayor of Jonesboro. And so on this Monday, we got another one coming up, and it's a mayor I don't think we've talked much about. So stay tuned. Check her out on Mayor Monday. I actually got two of them, two mayors we haven't talked about. So every Monday, I'll be doing a video or videos on some mayors that just misbehaving, doing the wrong thing, doing wrong. Because believe it or not, there are other mayors besides Tiffany. Now, I do talk about a mayor that's doing the right thing too, or doing pretty good. So I just want to, we're going to try to balance it out a little bit. So Mayor Monday, we'll be keeping that going. So as long as we can. And I appreciate my members in the Discord that have been throwing me ideas about Mayor Monday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if you are a member of the channel, I know the mods have been dropping the link in the chat. Jump over, follow the link to the community post so you can join the best Discord on the planet. So looking forward to doing that. And we're going to have fun. Let's see what we got. Dr. Scott is amazing. I agree, KJ. Look, we talked for about 30 minutes. I said, wow, this is a great conversation. I was kind of mad because I was doing housework. I was like, shoot, I had to get some stuff done too. So, but we had a great conversation. I'll make sure I'm not doing housework on Monday though. Got to give her that time for sure. What do you think about the list of words 47 banned from the language used daily? I don't know. I got to look into that. I don't know, but I will look into it. All right. I will look into it for sure. Oh, thank you so much. There it is right there. Thank you, Mandy. Lots of good conversation going on. All that family reunion stuff in the chat. I always love that. good family reunion, jumping around and such like that. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you so much for being a part of the best live chat and the best live stream, I believe, on the internet for sure. Okay, so the other day I did a video on pastors that are going to Chicago. These people are embarrassing. So these pastors that are going to Chicago to protest at corporate offices. I want to say it's like major companies' corporate offices that are changing back or rolling back their DIE standards. Okay. So these pastors, these black pastors, thank y'all, everybody, for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. It helps out. It doesn't cost you a thing. And green heart on the way out the door. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you all real soon. Grace and peace.